I haven't got one, I've only got 30 seconds. Jeez. Are you warmed up?
A little bit. I did like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, that's alright. I did a warm up earlier on, and then I've had a long break. But
I'm probably going to be better in the second race than in the first one. But
yeah.
I must say it wasn't as bad as I expected this morning.
Alright, good luck, mate. We'll have a chat after this one.
Well, good luck.
Whoa.
This is pretty serious, isn't it?
Oh god, yeah. It'll be over quickly though. 8k.
But only 4 laps.
Yeah. I hate that start. Woo! Oh. Right, I've got the heart rate up. Hit the deck already. Enshira. Who's Enshira? Never heard of him. Oh, what the heck? You look a lot more relaxed than I do. Ah.
I got my arrow.
Oh, nice one. Got a truck.
I have to get a couple of drafts first.
Oh. And the tire up. Ah.
63 in the first group.
Yeah. Got quite a few. Third already.
Already dropped about a third.
Yeah. Wow. I'm going to have no sprint at the end of this. Whew. Okay. Oh. So. Come on. Arrow or feather at least. Come on. Ah, bollocks. One of those races. Damn it. Oh,
One more lap.
yeah. Trying to get near the front.
What have you got?
Feather.
Ah, not perfect.
Nothing. Ah. Ah. Oh, that was awful. That hurt.
Yeah, but I was there.
How'd you get on?
Not bad for a B rider.
Yeah, exactly. How did you do?
17.
Nice. You're in the mix there.
Anymore, but I just ramped it up and hit the arrow, and that's it. Oh,
Yeah.
ninth place for you. Very good.
Oh, no sprint there. Just. I've had 3 long rides this week, and I just think I've lost my sprint because of that.
Nice. 15 minutes of recovery to do that.
How long have we got? 14 minutes. Escape. That's it. Thompson, yeah.
For the next one.
Sorry?
Can I switch to trunk for the next one? This bike is really slow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just pick whatever you like. I'll stick it with the disc. Yeah, it's a bit of a bumpy one, isn't it, the next one? That's your state. Oh god,
And now because you stay with the disc wheeler, change to something lighter.
yeah, I used to keep swapping between the China and the disc, but I don't know, I just feel like I've had better results with the disc. It's probably a mental thing. I just stick with it now for everything. Hey. Hey Tom, I was watching your Zada Seven Sisters video earlier on, and just seeing how to do it. And I noticed you could do over 7 watts per kilo in the saddle. It's pretty good going. Once I go over 5 watts per kilo, I'm usually out of the saddle. Right. Whatever.
Yeah, but that's what I do. What I do best. Short, repeated efforts. You know. Oh, nice. 320% slower on the climb than my previous run.
Yeah. Shit. Oh. Yeah, I remember the first time I saw you in a race. I don't know if you remember this. It was a while ago. It was commentated by Nathan Guerra, and it was one of the tour races. He was doing community tour commentary, and I was against you and I think Collins in the finishing sprint. It was on the UCI course, and you were racing in a different team then. About 1.5 years ago, I think.
Was it the Pro-Am races or the community or just the community race?
Yeah, it was just the community. It was one of the tours. It might have. It's one of the tours. I guess it was when the Harrogate UCI course was created. They probably did a tour straight after that, and Nathan was commentating on the community races.
Just before I joined BRT then.
I don't think you were in BRT. I think it was just before you moved to BRT.
Yeah, it must have been really just before that.
Yeah, I think it was. Because I remember racing against you, and then you joined BRT, and I thought, oh, I recognise that name. And I looked back. Yeah. Whoa. Right, I'm going to go and just have a little walk around for a few minutes. Get the blood moving.
I'm going to keep spinning just to
Yeah.
check out the legs.
I'll have a spin in a minute. I'll just make a couple of minutes.
I turn the fan down a bit though. Oh, I got another arrow. Can I take it into the pen?
No. I wish.
Like in the old days.
Yeah. I don't think I've had an arrow in this fruit series yet. Maybe one. Last two races
Not one in the entire series.
I've had one arrow in the entire series, yeah. It was the one that I won. It was the one down the seaside sprint that I timed well and had an arrow.
Never win with an arrow because you'll never get another one.
I thought, you know what? I thought they were blacklisting me for a while because I went for about 3 weeks without an arrow in a race. And I started questioning it, thinking, has ZWIFT Power got something against me? Are they having a laugh? I just thought, what are the odds on that? And then I started getting them again. Right. So you're getting your fitness back really slowly now, yeah?
Yeah. But it's mainly the things like this where I'm doing okay now, but this is really what I used to do best. You know, these short, high intensity efforts, not really full sprint, but well above FTP for most of the race, and with short recovery periods in between. That's what I used to do I used to be really good at this, and right now it's still okay, but that's where I lost out the most. You know, these VO2 max efforts, repeated anaerobic capacity efforts, the recovery in between. That's where I lost out the most.
Yeah. So do you think it's do you think you've got heart damage or lung damage or a bit of both? What do you think? What do you think's been affected the most?
I think it's not even so much about FTP, because my FTP is only about 10 watts lower than it was before, so that's not.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bit of a loss, but it's not huge. And I'm a bit heavier than I was.
Right. Okay.
I really gained, just after I recovered, I really gained a lot of weight in a really short time, and I don't know why. Because I was training pretty hard. I was just eating healthy. But
so you were training hard while you had it?
What did you say?
You were training really hard in February and March when you had it, when you were recovering from it.
I was ill in January, and then February, March, I've been training really hard, you know, at the fitness level that I had, of course, because, you know, when your FTP is down by like 90 watts, then, you know,
it's quite a lot,
high intensity is not what used to be high intensity. And it was like really 25 to 50% down on power in all time intervals, you know. So
yeah,
and that is a lot to lose in just 2 weeks.
So you still don't know 100% what you had. You think it might have been COVID, but you're not 100% sure yet.
I'm like maybe 10%, 5 to 10% off from what I was before I got ill in terms of absolute power. But then I'm starting to lose a bit of weight now, really slowly. But I don't want to, you know, do a crash diet or anything.
Yeah.
Part of the weight I gained was muscles as well, so it's not all bad. But you know, if you're a bit down on power and quite a bit up in weight, then that doesn't help.
Yeah, sure. Oh, well, hopefully you'll come back.
Because I was like 73 when I got ill, And then I gained to, well, nearly 82, so that's nearly 10 kilos.
Wow. Okay.
Just
Oh, that explains a lot. That explains a lot, doesn't it? Almost 10 kilos in weight.
You know, gaining 90 kilos and losing 90 watts on FTP, that's really hurting your performance.
Yeah, yeah. That's weird. I can't change to a Tron bike. Yeah, you're right.
No, you can't change bikes. You're forced to do the giant bike.
Ah, right. Okay.
I guess
Fair enough.
it kind of makes sense when it's a giant sponsored series, but
Yeah, oh, it's a giant bike, isn't it? That's right. I keep forgetting. Okay, so I can only change the width. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense.
I wish they would just give you the bike for complete, you know, the real bike for completing the race.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing
They've just brought out a new bike, haven't they? They just brought out a new bike. It's quite fast.
Well, they are forcing you to ride this bike, so we're promoting their product.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Well, they should. Yeah, I reckon they should. They should win a bike. Whoever wins the series gets a giant bike.
Well, that's probably more realistic than just giving it to everyone. But
yeah. Well, they need some verification, I guess, for that. Should put a lot of people off.
Yeah, but I think most of the top riders in this series, you know, they compete in the Pro-Am races as well. So I don't think the verification will be too hard for whoever wins this series.
Yeah, there's a lot of Aussies though in this. A lot of decent Aussies.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Aussies doing the Pro-Am races as well now.
Yeah, but I do notice some of the names here, but when you look at the ranking points, it's not that high. There's a few decent guys in there, like Lars.
It's not.
And Pedersen.
So I'm not going to get a good ranking score for 17th place.
I don't know. You never know. You should have a look later. I don't think you will though. I think in this race for you need to be. You're on 170, aren't you? You probably need to be top 10. I think you need to be top 10.
Best is just under 200. I think 198 or something.
Yeah.
Or whatever. It's fun to you know. Normally I can only race in the evening, so it's fun to get a chance to race a different crowd for once.
We won't bother with ZWIFT Power Live. I don't think so. It makes no difference. Whoa! So this is 3 laps. Yeah.
3 laps.
One banner a lap, isn't it? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Take it with 1 water bottle then. Got 1 empty now. Still got 1 left, so should be able to make that.
2, 3. So we got 3 banners. Come on, I've got to get it there really.
Oh man, I see some fresh riders in here.
Yeah, I know. That's the
riders
problem.
that didn't do race 1. Just
Yeah,
after the race.
I know. I know, that's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem. They come in and they go really balls out at the beginning. Make it even harder. They should stop them coming in, I think. It should only be the ones that have done the first race.
If I would do that, it's probably not going to work because I think I'm probably going to have better legs in the second race than in the first one. Usually I need a really big effort.
Okay.
Recovery and then
So you're nicely warmed up. You're nicely warmed up then now. I'm the other way around. I'm completely knackered.
But the course doesn't suit me. or at least the previous course suited me better.
Yeah, this one's a bit more bumpy, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's one good, I think it's 6-7% climb in this one.
yeah, that's a bit too much for me, but
Yeah. Well, good luck, mate.
luck.
Oh. Looking at my heart, it's rude. Two up front. Oh, come on. Get it thing.
I got a better.
That's not bad, actually. You might want to keep that.
No, I think I'll need it.
Yeah. How about nothing again? God, it's not even drafting. Get your head up. And there. Harold's just saying there's some world elite Zwifters in the race. I get the impression he doesn't like them.
Left. We're just 5 seconds behind, but I don't think they'll get back.
Oh, 1 second. Oh my god. That heart rate's so high. Oh. Oh, I've got the arrow. Oh.
Nice. Keep it down.
Yeah. Just gotta try to stay in the group now.
Well, someone on the MTB.
Brilliant.
Can't actually be on the MTB, but visual back makes it fun.
It's a big one.
Oh, it was a split, but they're coming back.
Yeah. There you go, Hal. Transparency. God. All right. What have you got, by the way? Still got your tether?
I got an arrow now.
Oh, nice. So we've just got to survive that big hill.
I might have preferred the the drop because it's 30 seconds, but arrow is good. Arrow is always good.
Yeah, definitely.
Just if only I had some power left.
I know, my legs are trashed. That's going to hurt, that last 1K. I'm already out, bro.
That's all now.
I'm going. No legs this week. That felt hard. How'd you get on, Tom? How'd you do? Doing good. Oh, there weren't many new to race 2 finishing in the top 10. 3, I think. God, that was a tough last minute, I think. 1K, 800 meters. Jesus, it's got to be close to PB for me. How's it going, Tom?
The arrow was not a good power up for the final lap.
Yeah, I think he's on balance with the feather. I think the feather would have been useful on that last hill.
Because you could have used that to get in position.
Yeah. Yeah, the trouble was I was so knackered by the time I used the arrow. I wasn't making any places after that. I was already in 17. I had no energy left, so I couldn't really make use of it.
I was doing I was going as hard as I can up that climb. I was just the top 30, and it was really lined out. So
yeah, me too. I went hard to get to the front of the group. Then I did 9 watts per kilo up the hill, And then we've still got 800 metres to go, and I can't do that. I can sprint, and that's it. I can't do 1 minute. Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
You did well, though. You must be the only B cat that finished in the front group both those races.
Probably, yeah. It's pure racecraft. Although I think if I would do a 20-minute max effort right now, I'm probably just over that limit. So.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the results. You're the only B